The temporal tap makes you more receptive to suggestion. Self-suggestion can impact not only your thinking and behavior, it can influence your nervous system. It influences your energies and even the activities in your cells. We all filter most of the information that comes into our senses, but the temporal tap inhibits that filtering system, so the self-suggestion pierces into your psyche like an arrow. In the temporal tap, the self-suggestions are worded differently when you are tapping the left side of your head than when you are tapping on the right side. The left hemisphere of your brain tends to be more critical and is thus more receptive to a suggestion that is worded in the negative, and the right hemisphere is more accepting and receptive to a suggestion that is worded positively and with enthusiasm. I'm going to talk a little bit, and then I want you all to think about who might want to change a deep habit inside of you. It can be physical habit. It can be something internal inside of your body that your body does on its own. It can be some personality quirk of yours, or it can be any kind of habit going on, okay? And something you simply want changed in your being. You don't want it there anymore. Okay? Now, this is a very old, ancient technique that's been forgotten in most civilized cultures, but it's been used for probably 5,000 years in China, many places around the world. Many dentists are using this even in the United States now as a pain technique, but I'm going to show you it as a different kind of technique. And so, here is the story. You can take advantage of the fact that you have both a left hemisphere and a right hemisphere. They have different polarities of energy, so they affect you differently if you divide them. If you divide those hemispheres, they affect you differently. The left hemisphere of the brain tends to be more critical and is the judger in a situation, can be more negative even. The right hemisphere of the brain tends to be more positive, believing, trusting, and is the yes in you. The left hemisphere is the no in you, and the right hemisphere is the yes in you. So what you can, a great way to change a habit is to work with them individually, and then you can pull them together. So somebody who would like me to demonstrate on you, all right? Now first I'm going to show you something very simple. We won't even deal with her habit. We'll deal with her name, okay? Because she knows her name well. Okay, hold your arm real strong. All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to tap like this with your baby finger at your temple and your other fingers like this in a kind of bent claw. And you're going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a bounce off around your ear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And tell me if I'm doing it in the same way you're doing.
No.
Okay, that's how I want you to do it. Okay? Okay, now you can stop, and this time I want you to put in a statement. I want you to say, my name is Becky.
Okay.
And
So
do
I
it
say
about,
out loud, or-
yeah, say it out loud. Do it about 3 times.
My name is Becky. My name is Becky. My name is Becky.
Okay, that's enough. Now hold your arm real strong. You'll see that her body doesn't believe her.
Actually, my real name is Rebecca.
Okay, that's all right. Do Rebecca. Do Rebecca, so you know it has nothing to do with that. Okay, say,
Okay.
my name is Rebecca.
Okay, we'll see. My name is Rebecca. So funny.
That's okay.
My name is Rebecca. My name is Rebecca. My name is Rebecca.
Okay. It really didn't matter. Okay, it didn't. And you'll get weaker and weaker the longer that it goes deeper into the brain. What she's doing when she taps, she's bypassing the filter system of also the truth that is. Okay, so now just tap in on that side. My name is not Rebecca.
My name is not Rebecca. My name is not Rebecca. My name is not Rebecca.
Okay, now hold your arm. And her brain believes that is because she's changing a truth. She's changing a truth. Now you can use that principle to deal with a habit. Like, do you want to say what your habit is out loud that you'd like to change?
Okay. My body physically attacks incoming allergens.
Okay.
Things that it supposes is allergy.
Okay.
And I would like to be able to turn that off so that
Okay.
my body can be in peace.
Okay, so what we're going to do is this is a very big one.
Is that too big?
No, it's all right. We'll use it. And you take this home with you and
Okay,
do this
work
at
it.
home. Work it. But often people start with something simpler, but we're going to give her this because this is the one she needs, okay? So you really need to put
My
it...
name is Becky.
I know it. I know it. Now, if she'd have tapped on the right side of her head, my name is Becky or my name is Rebecca, her body would have believed that because it will take in the truth on the right side. But if you want to change something, a particular truth of your life right now, like she wants to change the truth that her body, her body attacks everything she ingests, not everything. Your body, what does it do? It sees that everything is an allergen.
It acts like a fight and flight situation.
Yes, her body is always in fight or flight. Okay, so she wants to change that. That happens to be the truth right now, but she's going to change it. Now she needs to put it in her own words. And so she's going to tap what she wants in the present tense on the left side in a negative way. She's going to put it in a positive way on the right side. And it needs to be in fairly simple words, but words that she can really take in, and it really needs to be in her words. So you need to make a little short sentence, okay, just tell me your short sentence, and then we'll see if we can play with it.
My body attacks on incoming substances as if...
Okay. Let's do that. My body attacks incoming substances.
Okay.
All the time. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So I would tap in something like on the left side. My body no longer attacks incoming substances all the time. My body and tap it at least, say the sentence at least 5 times so it bypasses the filter system of what your truth is right now. And it goes into your nervous system and it goes into every meridian in the body. Okay, so but you really want to put your mind with it too, so that you're not thinking and daydreaming of something else.
Right.
Okay, so my body no longer attacks all incoming substances.
My body no longer attacks all incoming substances.
And you would do that 5 or 6 times. Yeah.
My body no longer attacks incoming substances. My body no longer attacks incoming substances. My body no longer attacks incoming substances.
Okay, stop. And we're going to just see. Okay, now say it on the right side. My body, something like my body is healthy, vibrant, and allergy-free.
Okay.
Okay? And you tap it on the right side.
All right. My body...
My body is healthy, vibrant, and allergy-free. Okay?
My body is healthy, vibrant, and allergy-free. My body is healthy, vibrant, and allergy-free. My body is healthy, vibrant, and allergy-free.
Okay. All right. All right, so that's what you want to work with, okay? And for some people, it works fairly fast. When you've got something ongoing, a deep habit in the body, it's going to take longer. But most people, by the end of 30 days max, you really start seeing a difference, okay?
Great.
So let me know,
Thank you.
okay? And I will say how you can use this. I've seen people quit smoking. I've seen people, a habit of built-up anger leave them. I go to the movie, and if I know that I don't need that popcorn at the movie, I will literally, I will say something that isn't true at all, but just it begins to be the truth. On the left side, I will tap something like, I don't even want that popcorn. Something like that. And on the right side, I'll say, I love that popcorn I just ate. I mean, they don't even match, but I feel satisfied and full, you know, and I don't have to sit there and nibble something. And my body, now over time, I don't need to do that. You know, it's like I don't have that thing that draws me to popcorn instantly in the movie. Now, that is not a habit, but it is a habit for me. Like, I don't need popcorn at other times, but when I go to the movies, I want popcorn. Do you kind of understand how it works? Okay, try it. You'll be glad. I will say one last thing. If you find it doesn't work, change your language. Or make sure you're thinking about it as you're doing it, because your thoughts go, if you're tapping and you're thinking something different, you're tapping those thoughts in. Okay? So you want to make sure your mind is wrapped around what you're saying. One of the most dramatic things I've ever seen is somebody who had a cancer tumor, who, I don't remember the word she used, but it was basically, you know, her body was no longer supporting this cancer tumor. And she had to figure out how to say it in a way that her body really took it in. And on the other side, it was, my immune system is just something like escorting this energy out of my body in a healthy way, something like that. And her tumor literally went away. Another man I know who could not make his habit change, he came to see me and he said, I don't understand why it's not working for me. And after a while, I found out that English wasn't his native language, and he needed to do it in his original language. So it's like whatever will go into your brain, it will work. Dentists use this for pain to say, I am not experiencing pain, you know, as my teeth are drilled. You know, it bypasses all of these truths that you normally experience in your body. So, okay? All right. Okay. Yes. Let's see. I'm going to take two questions that came up. One is, how often do you have to do these exercises? And I would say, so that you're not completely overwhelmed with a whole new array of things you have to do, just start with the basic energy routine and then add something like one of the eye exercises. And then the next day, add a second and find out begin to notice what really feels right in your body. After a time, your body will begin to speak to you in a language that you'll understand because you know it's feeling well, okay? The second is, how long will it last? And that is extremely individual, especially in the beginning, because we all start at a different rate of our health. And so for some people, it will last a long time right away. Some people, it will last a shorter time. But do not become discouraged if it doesn't last a long time. It's simply information to you that, boy, do you need that exercise, because your body lets it go really fast. And you want to put in the habit of this exercise into your being. Change your energy patterns. I will give you a for instance. When I first began many, many years ago, I had many different ailments that I was trying to correct. And spleen meridian was very weak on me. And I could not make it stay strong very long at all. In fact, it was always less than a half a minute. And it would lose its strength again. It's because I'd had a lifetime of having no strength there. So I didn't do everything to myself, but I sort of zeroed in on, I'm going to make spleen meridian very strong. And I gave it probably 5 minutes twice a day. It took me 7 weeks. 7 weeks time, it got so strong, all my allergies began to disappear, and many of them were gone completely in 7 weeks. I'd been very allergic to wheats and grains, and they were gone. I was allergic to many fruits, and they were gone. It's like suddenly something changed. And so you will find this about yourself, that your body is different, but I cannot stress enough, do not be discouraged if you think, well, that didn't work. No, it was probably because your body has no way to retain it right now. But do it. Do it daily for a little bit of time, and you'll say, whoa, something's shifting, something's changing. That's when you really want to zero in on something. Bring to mind a habit or an attitude or an automatic emotional response or even a health condition you would like to change. Then develop a statement that describes that change in the present tense, as if the change has already come about. Restate it, keeping the same meaning but with a negative wording. Tap from the front of your head to the back along the left temporal points while making your statement in its negatively worded form. Using your left hand, tap hard enough to feel a firm contact and a bit of a bounce. Now take that same statement and word it in a positive form. Use your right hand and tap hard enough to feel a firm contact and a bit of the bounce on the right side as you tap from the right side of your head all the way back behind your ears, saying your positive statement. I suggest you do this several times a day, tapping into the left side the negatively worded statement and tapping into the right side the positively stated statement. This may take a few days, it may take a few weeks, but I rarely have seen it take longer than 30 days before you really begin to see a shift happening. It will impact your nervous system and truly change a deep response in your habit field.